Hi guys, thanks for watching Guru Beauty. This is Jodie and it's really lovely to see you guys again. Another episode here of what's in my bin, or products that I have finished, and you will see some repetition in this series of videos that I make, and I think that's the whole point. When people post favorites videos or tutorials, I really love seeing the products that that they use every month, products that make the favorites list every month, or products that they use. I watch one of my favorites that I'm watching now. She's so great. I think she does like a tutorial every single day. She's in Hawaii and her name is Pink So Foxy, and she does tutorials, as I said, just about every day. She uses Benefit Hoola every day to do her contouring. She often uses the same, either a NARS multiple in Copacabana or the same MAC luster drops to do her highlight. She'll often use the same foundation, obviously, eyeliner, but you get a real good feeling for what someone's favorites are and what the products are that they use every day, and I think that's really helpful. So anyway, enough about that, but you will see some repetition in obviously the products that I do go through, and as opposed to color cosmetics, there are other products that I'm going to show you that you do actually go through every day, and you do obviously hit pan or finish the product on a much more regular basis. But that is the whole purpose for this series that I do, called What's in My Bin. So here we go. I do have a hairspray that I have named in I think favorites videos before, or a favorite video, the L'Oreal Paris Elnett, and I do really like that. I got this in Stronghold. You can get this at Priceline in Australia for $9.99. I have seen it on special for $7.99. It may still be on special at Priceline. I saw that maybe a week or two ago though, so it may just be back to the regular $9.99. This does last a while. I like that this is definitely provides hold, and it's a more subtle, soft, flexible hold, so you can brush through it. It's not sticky, but it does provide hold while still being flexible. Some hairsprays that I've tried before, are flexible, but not so much the hold part. So, yeah, another couple of hair products that I have used, the Treseme Fresh Start Dry Shampoo. This is for oily, straight to normal hair. And I will say that I found that this was not as effective at removing the oil or grease that I have on day 2 as I have found my hairspray, and now I'm actually onto Batiste because I couldn't find my Pst anywhere here in Australia. I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So I have started using the Batiste, and I actually have a finished product of this. I do use dry shampoo every second day, and I find that one can probably lasts me maybe about 4 weeks, I would say. So I get the Batiste in blush. There are a few different smells, and there is one made for brunettes that I have not tried, but I really like the price point that we find these at. I think these are less than $10 at Priceline, on special right now for $6.99, and of course you can get this all over the US and probably other countries as well. But I will say I was not so impressed with the Treseme Fresh Start. I won't be using that again. What I use a dry shampoo for is A, to remove the grease and oil, and B, to add volume, and I think that Batiste does that really, really well, or at least this blush one, but I think blush just refers to the scent. But I'm really impressed with this, and this has overtaken my Pst as, that's the last time I'm going to say that in this video, as my favorite dry shampoo. It's great value, it does the job, and I think this is the best dry shampoo that I have tried, and I haven't tried high-end ones, at giving you volume. So just an excellent product. I use that every second day and would thoroughly recommend the Batiste. Great product. For you Aussies, you'll know what this can is. I have quite a perfume collection, and recently bought some impulses. Well, maybe not recently, but I was back in Australia, couldn't get these impulse body mists in America, so I thought, back to my good old high school days and things that I can get in Australia since I moved back over a year ago now. I got some impulses, and I finished this one in London, and that is one of my favorites from the City collection, at least. It smells lovely, and one of the things I was really impressed about from Impulse is that the scent actually lasts all day. Like, I would notice that into the afternoon and early evening. So quite impressed with that. I think you can get Impulse around $5 a bottle. So I thought that was very good. I finished a Rexona woman deodorant. Really liked that because unlike some other deodorants, you don't get, this is incredible white mark protection, it says on here, and that's probably what pushed me over the edge to buy it. I wear a lot of black and I hate getting any white marks on my clothes, even if it's just, you know, on the inside of my clothes. I don't like it. But yeah, I thought that was decent. Cosmetic product here that I have finished is a sample size of the Benefit Bad Gal Lash in Plum. And I liked this. I like the Benefit Bad Gal. I do think that it dries out quite quickly. And the plum color, I felt like you could not see, as with I think a lot of colored mascaras, you could not see any difference really on your lashes. It just looked like a dark mascara, which is, you know, fine. It did the job for me, but it wasn't a vibrant color. Now, if you do want colored lashes, if you want a really vibrant sort of color effect from a colored mascara, I would suggest that you could put it over. You could use a primer first. I know Urban Decay makes one. Even the L'Oreal Extend Tubes, you put on the primer first, the white side, and that whitens your lashes. And I expect that if you put a colored mascara over that white primer, that you could get a bit more of an effect, a vivid color from the product. I didn't do that though. This was just, it was a decent mascara. They have huge wands, and I do have a little bit of trouble with huge wands, but I liked it. But I will say that I did find that it dried out pretty quickly. So I probably wouldn't repurchase that again. I think there are other mascaras out there that I would prefer. Another mascara that I finished finally was a Max Factor False Lash Effect. I really liked this one. You know, I think it did the rounds on YouTube probably, but it hasn't been one of the big ones that people have raved about, like, you know, so many, the CoverGirl Lash Blasts and the Volume Lashes, 1 by 1 Million Lashes or whatever it is from L'Oreal. There's lots of mascaras that you see quite a lot on YouTube. This is not one of them, the False Lash Effect, but I was really impressed. The wand is very similar to the CoverGirl Lash Blasts, and I'm not sure if you can see that, but I thought it was great. It lasted quite a long time. It gave you separation, volume and length, and I felt like it stayed on all day without flaking or smearing. So that's what I want out of a mascara. So I would recommend the Max Factor False Lash Effect, and there are so many in my drawer of mascaras that I won't be buying a new mascara anytime soon, but I'd have no objections to buying that one again. Final mascara here that I have finally finished up with is a Bourjois Volume Clubbing Mascara, and I originally bought this because of Makeup Geek. She was using this for some time, probably a year or more ago, and I really liked this. It does say that it's a dramatic look that's intense with extreme volume, and I would definitely say that if you wanted really thick lashes, it sort of almost clumps as you put it on, but as you know, work with it, you get the separation of your lashes with just a lot of volume. So it's a dramatic effect, and I would recommend that. I got that in Absolute Black. I would use that again, the Bourjois Volume Clubbing. Really liked that. Some more products here. I finally put this to bed. I posted or I filmed a video recently showing that I finally opened my Bobbi Brown gel or cream liners, and I love them. I got the black ink and the chocolate shimmer ink, and I love them. But the reason that, you know, I got them over 6 months ago in my big major US haul, my sweet brother and sister helped. It was a big collaborative effort to get me this enormous suitcase of cosmetics from America. And I had been using, you know, you don't want multiple eyeliners open, this type, all drying out in their pots as you use. You can only use one a day. So I had been using the L'Oreal Hip High Intensity Pigment Color Truth Cream Liner. I'd seen good review on that on YouTube, and I would say that's pretty decent. Doesn't last all day. I got that in, I have that in brown, and you can see I still have quite a bit left, but it did start getting quite hard and not as creamy. I have revived that a couple of times, I would say, with excuse my voice, with MAC Fix Plus, but I just thought, you know, enough is enough. It started getting quite sort of grainy, so I have put that to bed. I probably wouldn't buy this one again. I don't feel like it does last all day like others, and I'm really impressed, I will say, with the Bobbi Brown as far as how long it lasts. Awesome. I did finish also a Benefit Powderflage. I'm currently using the Bare Minerals Well Rested under my eyes as a setting powder. I don't know if I see much of a difference between the two. I know Michelle 1218 posted a video comparing the two, and I think she prefers Well Rested. I think they all do the same. I use it not really to brighten. I don't notice a difference with either of them as far as a brightening effect necessarily, but I think they're good light powders to set your concealer with. So I did finish the Benefit Powderflage. I have a few Well Resteds because they were on sale recently as they were clearancing out of Australia. And so I think I have probably a year's supply of Well Rested. I don't know if I'd buy Powderflage again. This was not the first one that I've used, but I think they're about $20, $18 more in Australia, I'm sure. And, you know, I do have other powders that I could use. The Well Rested, obviously, as I said, I have a year's supply of that at least. But then probably the, you know, like your Makeup Forever HD foundations, your e.l.f. HD foundations, those finely milled powders. While I haven't tried them under my eyes, if I didn't have Well Rested, I'd be trying those powders under my eyes to see if they did a fine enough job, because I don't think that this actually does any flaging. It's called Powderflage. No camouflaging, no powderflaging, just powder for under the eyes, I would call that. Finished some Arbonne products as well. I'm still using Arbonne in combination with some other products right now, but I'm loving it. I'm pretty impressed with my skin lately. It's not perfect, but it's better and it's smoother than it's ever been in my whole life. So I have used the Arbonne toner. Really liked that. I like the whole RE9 Advanced set. The Corrective Eye Cream, I've finished that. I'm onto Clinique All About Eyes right now. I got that in the US haul. It's a huge pot. You use the tiniest bit, the Clinique, and it's going to last me a while. Also the Intensive Serum, and I use that every day. So I really like those Arbonne products. Another product I finally finished. I've had this one for quite a while. It probably has like a 6-month expiration, but I've had this on the go for a couple of years and I've been quite happy with it and have no infections to report from having the product for so long. But the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, I had my colour in NC20. I used that for blemishes and I did occasionally use that under the eyes. Some would say that this product is too heavy for under the eyes. I thought it was alright if I wanted decent coverage as long as I blended it with a brush. I found it was pretty good. So the MAC Studio Finish, I do have another one of those on the go. So yes, I would purchase that one again. Another finished product, the Nivea Hydrocare. I have definitely posted about this in a video before as a favourite. I really like that. Smells like a lemonade kind of scent. Really like it. I actually like it so much that I'm not sure if you can see, but I actually depotted the product into a little pot, like a little pigment pot, and I still use that just every night to finish it off. I do have plenty of spares of these floating around. I just didn't want to waste it. It's such a good product. Another few things I wanted to post about. Gone through another Listerine pre-brush rinse whitening. I really like that for maintaining white teeth in between whitening treatments, which is what I do. I use Crest whitening strips. I had a sample of Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. Liked that so much that I did buy the full size from Chanel. Really love that. Used another Maybelline New York Definer Brow. I've posted that in a most reach for video, I think. I used that in dark blonde and really like that for the eyebrows for a natural effect. I'm actually back to using MAC's Charcoal Brown eyeshadow and really like that in my brows as well, but I would definitely have purchased that Definer Brow many times. Okay, the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner. I got this from e.l.f. in black. This was part of my US haul, and this was $1 on the e.l.f. website, and that is pretty much how it came out of the box. That's not a very pigmented colour. It's not very creamy, and I might have used it once or twice just to use it. Did I get my dollar's worth? That's a hard question to answer. Would I buy it again? no, even for $1 I expect a little bit more than that from an eyeliner. I will say that I did get other colours from the e.l.f. website and they were not dried out, so I think I just got unlucky with that, but you know, I probably wouldn't get that again. One second last product I wanted to talk about to you today is something that I got as a sample from Priceline a while ago, and it's the True Extensions Lash Extender. And this is like all the others, I'm sure. This is the only one that I've used. Don't know if I would ever go and purchase one of these because they are quite pricey, but I got a sample size, 4 mils. This is what you apply it with, a little tiny brush, every night after I'd cleansed and everything. When I was moisturizing my face, I would put that on my lash line and just sort of rub it in. I found dramatic effects, dramatic results with that. My lashes were definitely longer, and that old story that you hear about, you know your lashes are longer when you put on your mascara and it's leaving little dots on your upper lid. I had that with this product, and I noticed definitely that my lashes were longer with this. I haven't been able to find it anywhere though. I got it, as I said again, from Priceline as a sample. When I was purchasing some products, they chucked this in my bag and I loved it, but I can't find it. I think I've searched online, I've searched all over Priceline stores. Don't know where to find it. I wouldn't pay 60 bucks for it, just because I probably wouldn't pay 60 bucks to get my eyelashes growing longer. If they sold that for 20 bucks, I'd probably get it. I just can't find it. And then the final product, the jar is not much to look at because my husband had dropped it on the ground in the shower and it had smashed, but this is the container from a Lush product. It's the Sweetie Pie Shower Jelly. Even the print has faded all off it, but it comes in little containers like this sometimes, at least when I bought it. And the Sweetie Pie is the purple one. It has glitter in it. It's a jelly that you use as a soap. It foams up in the shower. They recommend in the summertime. So for all you Northern Hemisphere girls who are watching this now, they recommend that you keep it in your fridge and then grab it on your way to the shower. And it's beautiful. It's like a soap in jelly form. What I love about this is the smell. So I would have it in this container or in another container that had like drainage holes in it. And the smell of it is just, it's blackcurrant and it's just delightful. I love it. I do have another couple shower jellies in my shower right now, but this is not the first Sweetie Pie shower jelly that I've bought from Lush, and I would definitely buy that again. It's lovely and it just makes your whole bathroom, anyone who buys Lush products knows that when you put them in your bathroom smells beautiful just from the products being in there. So love that Sweetie Pie shower jelly. Anyway, that is my What's in the Bin episode number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, any questions, anything to add, please do. As I say, I love hearing from you guys. It's the best part about making these videos. Excuse my voice. I will be back to normal sometime soon. I'm going to go and have another eucalyptus lozenge and wish you guys a beautiful day. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.